Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you well from wherever you're watching this channel. Now let's head over to the remarks which were made by Boni Khalwale, the Kakamega senator. Now we all know Boni Khalwale is one of those people who fought for William Ruto so that William Ruto can become the president, and now he is the president. But Boni Khalwale has realized that there are things which Ruto is pushing for to forcefully implement, things which will make them go home in 2027.
But because I'm here and Minister, you are here, please, there's a problem. I watch you on TV as you struggle to explain about SHA and SHIF. Minister, that noise is not going to end. In fact, you are lucky that you are doing it on TV. But on the ground, people are really uncomfortable with the way the program is being rolled out. Because you are a doctor like myself, I want to appeal to you most humbly. SHA is a good thing. But the problem with SHA, Waziri, go and table in the cabinet. Tell cabinet that nowhere in the world has a country succeeded in rolling out universal health care through contributions of members only.
You know, right now the big talk here, ladies and gentlemen, is Ruto becoming a one-term president. I mean, how is that going to be actualized? That is one thing that even during the launch of PLP, the party allied to the party that Martha Karua launched, you know, one that replaced the former NARC Kenya. During that meeting, the talk was all about how will William Ruto become a one-term president. So that is the bone of quotation. How will he become a one-term president? Now, Boni Khalwale and Didwas BARASA are some of the members of William Ruto's cycle who have realized that if they continue with their habit of not listening to Kenyans, they are going to face the music in 2027. So that realization is already on them. Now, talking about this realization, ladies and gentlemen, the CS BARASA was in attendance in one of the funeral sessions, and in that meeting, the CS BARASA was there. In that meeting, some members of parliament were there, but one particular person that I would like us to focus on is Boni Khalwale. Now, Boni Khalwale told BARASA to be very careful. And there are things which he told BARASA, especially how she has been, trying to force SHA, despite the fact that there are so many difficulties that she faces. So in this analysis, ladies and gentlemen, I want to take you directly into that encounter between Boni Khalwale and CS BARASA. But before we do that, kindly, I've discovered that many of you good viewers watch our video, but you forget to like our videos. Please like our videos. Please subscribe to this channel if you're not subscribed before. And to existing subscribers, thank you so much for your support. What is going on here, ladies and gentlemen? I would have expected such comment to come from probably someone like a member of parliament from DAP Kenya. You know, I would have expected those comments to come from members of parliament probably from ODM, from Wiper, you know, other parties that are not in UDA, you know, or in Kenya Kwanza. I would have expected those comments to come from them. But for Boni Khalwale to come out publicly and make such a statement in front of Ruto's advisor, because the CSS are always advisors of William Ruto, Ruto's CS or Ruto's advisor, for him to come out publicly and make such a statement that you've heard in that video, ladies and gentlemen, that can only point to one indicator, that even the people in Kenya Kwanza wameanza kuona light at the end of the tunnel. That is, if they don't toe the line and do as per the people's wishes, watana nyumbani wote. I mean, that is the reality, ladies and gentlemen. You know, for those of you who followed the proceedings during the launch of PLP, Martha Karua's party, one that was rebranding from NARC Kenya, you realize that the theme there was all about how Ruto can become a one-term president, because that is that is what is being crafted to make Ruto a one-term president. And you've seen the strategies of Rigathi Gachagua, you've seen the strategies of Kalonzo Musyoka, even though people are saying that unless they become serious, it's not going to be possible. But you've seen those strategies. They are all indicators that all is not going to be well, ladies and gentlemen. Now, in this analysis, just like I told you, our focus is on Boni Khalwale. Why is Boni Khalwale making this kind of statements?
Because you're a doctor like myself, I want to appeal to you most humbly. SHA is a good thing. But the problem with SHA, Waziri, go and table in the cabinet. Tell cabinet that nowhere in the world has a country succeeded in rolling out universal health care through contributions of members only. In the UK, where universal health care is successful, Minister, tell your colleagues in cabinet, the funding is by the national government. You cannot expect to give universal health care by relying on 300, 500 shillings donated by the members of the program. Members of Parliament, you are the ones who sit on the budget. In this year's budget, the minister has got 134.4 billion shillings for health. Parliamentarians go and ensure that of that 134.4 billion shillings, 50% of that money should be taken to SHA. Then SHA will have the necessary liquidity. Why? The 134, when it is taken to the county governments, governors put it to some other use. You don't see anything in the shelves, you don't see anything in the hospitals. I will therefore require the minister to find time and convince your cabinet colleagues that this 134.4 billion shillings is actually being wasted. Put it into SHA, then people will be able to afford it.
I remember there was a time during an interview, I think Citizen TV interview, there was Boni Khalwale, there was Edwin Sifuna. I remember Edwin Sifuna telling Boni Khalwale that hata kama utaki kunisikiza mimi because I'm from ODM or Azimio, but listen to the people. Back then Boni Khalwale alikuwa ameziba masikio. The only thing that could get into his ear were things coming from William Ruto. So now this big shift, the big shift is what is a bit concerning, but this is what was expected, because right now they have realized that they are going home. Now because they don't want to go home, they are forced to toe the line. And some of them are deciding to distance themselves from Ruto's policy. And you've seen this case with Didmas Baraza, the Kimilili member of parliament, who told William Ruto to use his powers and allocate more money. We have seen what Boni Khalwale has said. It's the same thing, allocate more money to SHA, because there is no way William Ruto can fund SHA from the pockets of Kenyans and again expect to get the same money from Kenyans, because the bottom line here is to finance SHA na bado baki na pesa. That cannot happen based on what Boni Khalwale has said. That can also not happen based on what Didmas Baraza said. So in a nutshell, that cannot happen. So I know you are also concerned about these sudden U-turns from Ruto's members of parliament, senators. Why they are making U-turns after supporting this policy. They are the ones who introduced this policy. They never thought they never knew back then that this would backfire. It has backfired, ladies and gentlemen. Based on Boni Khalwale, it has backfired. Now just go below in the comment section and tell us your reaction regarding Boni Khalwale. Why do you think Boni Khalwale made that statement? Personally, I think it's because Boni Khalwale knows very well that they are going home in 2027, so they are trying to, vindicate themselves from the blames that have been thrown all over. So perhaps if you're watching this video and you've not subscribed, take 1 second and subscribe, like this video. Until you catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.